What's good? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Crazy morning, man. Just found out little Richard passed away this morning, the architect of rock and roll. And I want to take a few minutes to just talk about a rock and roll bass line. And these types of bass lines are, they're foundational. They are, there's something that you should have in your bag, especially if you're just starting out playing. I really think these are the types of things that you need to have in your bag. So the song we're going to look at today is called Slippin' and Slidin'. And I'm going to show you, this is a great way to look at triads and, because early rock and roll stuff, a lot of triad stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so this song is Slippin' and Slidin' is in the key of C. And the chords, you're going to have a C, F major, and G, the 5. Okay? So there's a couple of different ways to look at the triad. This way or this way. Those are the two ways that I'm going to show you. Okay? So the first way, I'm going to do just a kind of standard second finger, first finger, fifth finger idea. I won't be able to do that on the F because I have that open string. I don't have another fret there, right? So if I did this, don't have another fret, so I have to play the open A. So for the F, I'll look at that, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and now we go to F, C, 5 chord, all right. So again, don't trip on a PDF or anything like that. You want to hear this. You want to hear this because this is the DNA of a lot of music. You know what I mean? They don't call him the architect of rock and roll for nothing. So do you know how many bars I played the C chord for? Okay, let's try it again. Let's break it down like this so we really know and we're not staring at a piece of paper. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna go to the F chord. Back to C. Okay, how many times did I play the F chord before I went back to the C chord? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I played the F chord for 2 bars, and then I went back to the C chord for 2 bars. So far we've played an 8-bar phrase. 3, 4, 1, 6, 7, 8. And you can probably already hear it that we're going to the 5 chord. Okay, but I just wanted to look at the first 8 bars. So now we'll go to the 5 chord, 4 chord, how many bars do we have there? Let's count it out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we're back to the top. Okay, so we've got a 12-bar form. You've probably heard that before, 12-bar blues. That's what that terminology means. It means we have 12 measures of music. And that repeats over and over again. That's the form, right? And so you'll have a verse, maybe 2 verses and then a solo or something like that, and you're just playing over that form. So let's play that up to speed. Well, let's not play it up to speed. Let's play it a little bit faster. Try to play with me. We'll just keep, so there's your shape for the C chord. And don't worry about if you can't you know, I've been playing a long time. So, you know, my hands, even though my hands look like they're down and touching the board, this finger right here, when I play that C chord, it's only that finger playing the C. I'm not gripping the board, right? So, and I'm even moving my hand slightly, so I want you to do that as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Again. So let's look at some sauce. Now that's basic, and that's definitely doable, and it's not going to get you fired. Let's now add a little bit of flavoring to it. All right, just a dash of salt. We'll do that by way of a scoop or a slide. So I'm sliding in to that major third from a half step below. So how are we going to do that when we get to the F, because we don't have that fret? Well, we're going to look at the F. Sorry. We're going to look at it that way, because there's the root, there's the major third, so we'll scoop into that from a minor, a half step below it. So it'll sound like this. Now you'll notice that I had to do a little bit of shifting in this hand over here, because when I came, let's see, let me do it again, because I can't remember where it was. So I'm on my first finger there. So now I have to shift back to my second finger if I want to maintain that shape. Or I can stay on my first finger and now just transfer this shape to the C chord, right? This shape requires a little bit more movement, but it's still the shape. So the bass guitars are, this is a guitar, they're very pattern based. So don't shy away from patterns. By all means, utilize patterns and shapes, okay? Let's say, for instance, we were going to take that whole song and move it to the key of D. I was going to say that, so here I have this shape, I can maintain it. You see what I'm saying? So root, 4, 5, and 1. So I know that was really quick, and if you have any questions, people who subscribe to the channel, I'm usually pretty responsive. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to talk about it. Send me a DM. I'm happy to talk to you about it. My website, SONOFABASS.com. Sign up on a mailing list. I would love that. If you dig this free content, you can support the channel by leaving a tip, joining the membership, or buying one of the products below in the description box, or a t-shirt or something like that. So anyway, hey guys, have the best of days, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. 2 fingers.